Okay, my good friends, now that I have kind of sort of focused a little bit on the circulatory system, I'm going to go ahead and focus on the business end of today. So now I'm going to really do the respiratory system, um, and I'm going to finish exposing the, you see, the inferior vena cava, and this is the phrenic nerve. You see, you can't miss it a mile away on either side. And there's another phrenic nerve. You understand? Because the phrenic nerve runs along the inferior vena cava. Isn't that cool? Oh my god, it's so nice. So we gotta remove some of these deals because it's some fluid that kind of just got in there. You know what I'm saying? So is it on? Yes, it's on. Of course, this would be the left apical lobe, right apical lobe, and look at here. What is this? Look here. Look. The right cardiac lobe. Can't you see it's wrapping around the cardiac, the heart like that? Right cardiac lobe. And then what would this be? You see it's wrapping around this diaphragm. This will be the right diaphragmatic lobe. Isn't that so easy? And then of course this will be the left diaphragmatic lobe, left cardiac lobe. Look at the cardiac lobes, how they wrap around the deal, the heart. Isn't that cool? It's just amazing to me. Okay, so left cardiac lobe. The pictures are so pretty, isn't it?
They're pretty, but they're hard to see, like what, because they don't wrap like it's like.
Yeah, because obviously we put them aside so that but once you know the middle one, you're gonna know this is the cardiac lobe, correct? You understand?
So this is the cardiac.
Yeah, that's the cardiac lobe, and that would be the apical lobe.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you can't, it's going to be the one on the top, and then the one over here on the bottom, and it will be close to the diaphragm. You understand? It will be the diaphragmatic lobe. You just have to say whether it's right or left. That's all you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? And right where you see the gallbladder, and the liver is really on the kind of sort of more on the right. Okay, but it kind of goes to the left a little bit. See, so this is gonna be all these are right. If all these are right, the other one is gonna be left. You don't even have to say any, mini, miny, more. You see what I'm saying? Is the other one is gonna be left. You see, the gallbladder will tell you which side is, because it's gonna be on the right. Isn't that cool? Exactly. So the pictures, when I want you to identify the lungs, we'll always show the gallbladder. So the ones that are next to the gallbladder will be the right, and the other ones by default will be the left. And then you just have to say either apical, cardiac, or diaphragmatic. And that's it.
Is this the gallbladder here then?
That's the gallbladder right there. So guess what? All these are right, and all these will have to be left. Isn't that cool? Okay. And then the seventh and final lobe of the lung for the cat. The cat has 7 lobes in the liver, in the lung, in the lungs, and then the human has only got 5. 3 on the right, 2 on the left, so 5. Okay. The liver has got 4 lobes, but the cat has 5. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Very good. Exactly. Thank you so much.
This is the 5th lobe underneath there, right?
That's the caudate lobe right there. Do you see the caudate lobe? I show it to you right now. Even you see, boom, 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 caudate lobe.
That's what
You thought correctly, my good friend Nikki Gruders. Okay, very good. Did I throw it on you? Did you have your mouth open? Sorry. You.
Just warn me next time.
Next time, next time I'll be sure to tell you so you open your mouth in advance, okay? At least you remember that. Do you feel me? Okay, so obviously this will be the azygos vein. Boom, boom, boom. Right there.
see.
Right there, though.
No, I see it, but it's hard to see on this one.
It's shaking. Now I'm going to remove the epicardium so we can expose the left and right primary bronchi. Is that cool?
Very cool.
Okay, my good friends. Ooh, do you see the epicardium? Ooh. Bless you. Bless you. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh, it's like a jacket, you know what I'm saying? I'm removing the epicardium, the fibrous epicardium, you understand? And I'm peeling it off like a banana.
Your business.
Everything peels off like a banana if you haven't realized it by now. It's just me, because I like bananas, that's all. course, with like clockwork. So you see my phrenic nerve. I am so liking this. You see my phrenic nerve right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes alongside the inferior vena cava. The phrenic nerve. This is a vein.
Yeah, that's
Inferior
the
vena
vein.
cava.
And then
So
the
there is the
little
phrenic
right
nerve.
there,
Yeah, it goes on both sides, and then it innervates the diaphragm.
Is it this one right here? Next to it too?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. But then
There's one
does
on
it
either
have
side.
Where's the other one on the other side?
It's gonna be crappity crap.
I don't see it.
Sometimes it's hard to find. Maybe it could
I
be
thought you might be a
kind of
surgeon
behind it.
because of your dissections.
Really?
The chair.
I could have been a surgeon, but I was
That's
like,
why I
I
asked.
chickened
But
out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna. I didn't.
Can't imagine.
I just sort of ended up in this field, but I didn't chicken out. I could have been, but sometimes things just lead you in a
What was
certain
your
direction.
first reason in the medical field?
I really kind of wanted to do sciences, and I really didn't know until I ended up in there. You see what I'm saying, my good friends? Looky here. Isn't that cool? I'm removing the fibrous pericardium, you understand? The one on the outside. And then I'm going to be exposing. So we want to hook this. You see my nerves? The nerves are so tight you can't even listen. There's the phrenic on the other side. You see it's going down there. Okay. And you could see my auricle on the right side, my right auricle.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that? And then the left auricle. You see how I said the left side is kind of rotated like that? It's kind of hidden in the back. That's how it is, my good friends. And in the exam, if I point it to the right auricle and I'm talking about what's that blood vessel, you'll be sure to say vena cava, correct? Yeah. Or superior or inferior, whichever floats your boat, because I don't really mind since you can't really see it. But anyway, so most of you aced it anyway, so that's cool on you guys. You guys are great. Fabulous. So now I'm going to cut some of the pulmonary veins or pulmonary arteries, because the arteries will be kind of okay. So and the pulmonary veins, because they're going to and from the lung. Okay, be sure to leave the azygos vein. You understand? See, this is the azygos vein right there. It's nice and thick. Okay, there's the phrenic nerve right there. Okay, so all I have to do is kind of sort of create. Okay, you could see the bifurcation already down there. You can see there. You see the bifurcation? Do you see the bifurcation? Do you see it? Do you see it? See,
Oh, right in
there's
there.
the right primary bronchus and there's the left on that side. So what I'm going to do is just cut these veins and arteries, okay? Be sure to leave the azygos vein. Do you understand me? So I'm going to do that, and I'm sure, you see, I'm going to leave the azygos vein right there. So I'm going to leave my little probe in there, and then I'm going to do that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, snippy snip. You see, I just cut off those. And now, as sure as a heart attack, you could see the bifurcation. Do you see it? A mile away, you could see this. Right primary bronchus or principal bronchus, whichever floats your boat. Left principal or primary bronchus. You see, there's the right. You could see it with a mile away, and then you could see. Do you see what I'm saying? Isn't that some amazing? That's totally amazing.
15 minutes stops.
Okay, very good. The intermediate lobe is one that I haven't kind of been going on. That's the seventh one, the intermediate lobe. Do you see it? Intermediate lobe. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my deal thing attached here, my thymus, which was like that. Do you understand? It was all like that. So I'm gonna leave it like that, just so that we don't forget about it and throw it away with the tissues and stuff. You can see the larynx, of course. Do you see what I'm saying? There's the larynx. There's the trachea. Okay, and there is the right principal or primary bronchus, left primary or principal bronchus. Okay, we're going all the structures of the the respiratory system now. Here is the left apical lobe. Here is this one. Left apical lobe.
And there's the right.
Left apical lobe. Okay, fine, thank you. Now this is the right apical lobe, right? And this is the left diaphragmatic lobe. Okay, right diaphragmatic lobe, intermediate lobe,
And cardiac.
left cardiac lobe. Okay, and of course right cardiac lobe. It's not going to be like this in the exam. It's going to be just like that in the pictures. It's not going to be cradling the heart like that, but I just doing it for example, so you know the one that falls on the side like that is definitely the cardiac lobe. Okay, you just have to decide whether it's left or right. So you write those three words down: left cardiac lobe, right cardiac lobe, right apical lobe, left apical lobe, intermediate lobe, right left diaphragmatic lobe, right diaphragmatic lobe, and finally the diaphragm. You can't miss it a mile away even if you try. Diaphragm. Those are only parts that I'll bring in the circulatory, in the respiratory system, okay? And there'll be 10 of them. So you can be sure that at least one of the bronchi will be there, okay? You can bet yours or whatever.
The
and
primary
then,
bronchi.
yeah, at least one of them will be either the left or right. I don't know whichever will float my boat, okay? And you always know to tell with the gallbladder which one is it, right?
Right.
Do you understand? Now, I have done all the respiratory system, okay? If you want me to go over one more time, and then we will switch the video off and go to the digestive. And then we'll call it the digestive system video, okay? So, this is the larynx. Larynx. This is the trachea, and the trachea bifurcates into the right primary or principal bronchus and the left primary or principal bronchus. Okay, then we go to the lobes of the liver now, of which the cat has 7. Right apical lobe, left apical lobe, right cardiac lobe, left cardiac lobe, right, and then right diaphragmatic lobe, and then left diaphragmatic lobe. I don't know if I did the left cardiac lobe, but here it is again if I didn't. Okay, if I did, then for the second time. And then this is the finally the intermediate lobe, or the mediastinal lobe if you like, but intermediate is good enough for me. Intermediate lobe, and then finally the diaphragm. Those are the parts for the respiratory system, and we can kill the video now.